And we're on, right? We're on live, finally.
Well, hello.
Well, hello. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I was waiting to see our intro. What happened?
I know, right?
We skipped the intro.
We skipped the intro because we went, es que la polquita está bien sabrosa por eso.
Straight to the nitty gritty.
We went straight to the nitty gritty. Ladies and gentlemen, ¿cómo están? How are you today? My name is Chris Rodriguez. This is my lovely co-host right here.
Yo soy Marisela Hernández. Saludos.
Saludos, ¿verdad?
Hi, guys.
Oh my goodness gracious! And so, what's been going on? Everybody, every talk show host or every podcaster always says that. So, what's been going on? La misma pinche pregunta, right?
There's been a lot going on. Too much probably that we can cover in today's 1 hour show. But before we get started, I do want to let y'all know the Chris Marisela Show is brought to you by Tejano Powerhouse Entertainment and High Voltage Light and Sound Productions. The views and opinions stated today do not reflect the views and opinions of the show sponsors and or of their creators. And this show is solely for entertainment purposes.
That's right.
That being said, now we can get it going.
Now, I'm Chris and you are?
Marisela.
Or you're Marisela and I'm Chris, right?
Yes. Sometimes.
Sometimes, right? So, you know what? So, we had a badass time la semana pasada, ¿verdad?
We did. You know, every time that this is non-scripted and obviously uncensored, and so we just never know what's going to happen, and we never know where a topic is going to take us or not take us. And last week it did take us to places, and we ended up being on the air for 2 hours. Not planned. This time we're going to try to round it off a little bit and try to get to our points, and not alargarlo tanto, porque también tienen novelas que ver, tienen su traguito, tienen su...
Oyes, pues chingados, se me pasó la Rosa de Guadalupe.
Oh my God.
Yo andaba bien empicado. Yo andaba bien caliente la semana pasada.
But you can download it en el, ¿cómo se llama? Ese caliente donde miras...
¿En el Fire Stick o qué?
En ese caliente que miras cosas calientes.
Ah,
no,
ok,
no.
En el Fire Stick.
En el that one.
Pero yo no soy chirión, yo no tengo Fire Stick. ¿Qué te pasa? ¿A huevo?
Oh, okay, so no es caliente.
Y yo soy novelero, hombre.
Are you really?
Yo ahorita ando bien entrado con la Rosa de Guadalupe.
de Guadalupe. That one was like 2 years ago, ¿no?
Pues quién sabe, pero está poniendo buena la cosa ahorita. Hasta con ganas de tragarme, de pistearme una tequilita.
Oh my God, Chris, and that's because you don't even drink.
I know, right?
I've been trying. I throw it out there every once in a while. You need a tequila. He won't fall. He won't. He just won't.
I won't, right? Hey,
no.
Did you notice anything different about me today?
You cut your hair. You trimmed your beard.
Yes. Man, I look like Wolfman Jack with that beard.
But it's white again.
Right? Ya no está prieta.
Se te despintó.
Sí, la semana pasada estaba bien prieta.
Es que nada más pusiste el wash in, wash out. The kind that you put it on for one day and then it washes off with soap and
water. El wash in, wash out. No, hombre. Yo estoy bien canoso ahorita. Yo siempre he estado canoso. No, I'm kidding. Son los músicos que tengo que me han hecho canoso.
You know what? I've heard that's the truth, man. The stress. It's stress. You've been stressed out?
Man, I stress out a lot. I'm always fucking stressed. Always.
¿Y para qué? ¿Qué te ganas?
Pues fíjate que nada.
Nada. Ni premios, ni dinero, ni
más.
No se resuelve. ¿Cómo se dice?
Ni madre.
No. No sé. I got tongue tied.
No
se resuelve nada.
You got tongue twisted there, huh?
I got tongue twisted. Yeah.
Es todo.
Hijo de su. But anyway, how are you guys doing out there? Hopefully today we have a topic that we've been meaning to bring up, and we are going to bring that up, and we'd like for you guys to participate, whatever you think about it. If you have any opinions, if you have anything to say, we do have a phone line, so start getting ready with that number para que nos llamen a saludarnos or just to chime in on our topic for today.
Yeah, but we're limiting our calls because last week, we had, we were here 2 hours, so we're limiting our calls to about 3 minutes per person, just to get your comment, you get your opinion out, and we'll go from there. There's
no time limits when you're having fun, David Gonzalez.
Mi David Gonzalez.
David.
Mira, let me tell you something about David. Every time I call David, he never answers. And this weekend with my band, we're going to be in Rosenberg.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, it's actually our first.
And is he from around there?
Es de Rosenberg, el camarada.
Ya te contestó, ya te dijo, I want to hang out, Chris.
Pues me contesta, pero de repente he takes forever to answer.
Maybe
takes forever.
He's screening your call.
Probably. I don't know. David, ¿sabes qué, vato? After school o qué?
After school.
No, hombre,
Leonard
I know, right?
Alvarado. Hola, Marisela. Love you, not Chris. Ooh.
Oh.
Well, we love you too, Leonard.
You
Why
know,
don't you love Chris? How come he doesn't love you?
Yeah, he's just
¿Qué le
jealous.
hiciste, hombre? Ay,
He's jealous. You know,
Vives quebrando corazones.
No, hombre, no. Yo no quiebro nada.
No.
I'm a good boy.
Ay, esa ni tú te la crees.
I'm a very good boy.
Hijo de su-
You know, last week, ladies and gentlemen, I actually behaved last week.
A little bit, porque al último te empezaste a alterar y te pusiste medio, in the words of some of our viewers, te pusiste medio hater.
Alba, medio hater, ¿verdad?
We got some comments on there saying that you sounded like a hater. You know, you got passionate. And
I
then
did.
You sounded like you were upset. But
Me valió madre la pinche cosa, and then I started, comencé de un poco grosero, pero se me quitó de repente. Le quiero mandar un saludo a un buen amigo, una buena amiga, Noemí Hernández, all the way en Corpus, para mi buen amigo DJ Suavecito, all the way in Waco. Y también para Emmanuel J. That guy is a badass. You know, I said it last week too, right? That he's a badass.
You did. Yes, you did. You're a fan, definitely.
I'm a fan. Yeah, I sure am.
Yes.
I mean, the dude, he never wanted to sing with me, but I extended the invitation, but it wasn't. but it's okay. It's
Florida is tuned in. Juanita Aguirre.
Hey, Juanita.
Florida.
Awesome.
I want to go there like soon. A ver cuándo se me hace pegarme con Tejano Highway 281. Porque ellos sí tocan por allá.
She's another one, ladies and gentlemen. She's another one. I've invited her, I don't know how many times to sing with us. Y nice. Nariz.
Oh my God, now you're gonna lie. I can bust out the calendar of the times that I've gone with you to sing.
Anda falseando la ruca.
You're breaking the rules,
Oh,
Chris
that's
Rodriguez.
right. I cannot bash my host.
No, señor.
Nobody can bash us because you know what?
Señor.
We're the ones that do the bashing, right?
Yes. No, tampoco. Oh, no, aquí no se trata de bashing. Nada más se trata de decir las verdades con sus opiniones, pero with taste.
With taste,
yes,
right?
Yes. We're not here to put anybody against anybody. We're just here to let you be you and let you let it out.
Let it out, right? Huge shout out también para Eric and Liz Estrada from Camp House Barbecue. You know, those guys, hijos, if you were to check out their pictures on Facebook or Instagram, man, hijos, se te hace agua la boca.
Bien deliciosa la barbecue.
No, hombre, cállate. Tan desgracious los vatos. Disgracious is a Mexican, it's a slang word for tan desgraciado los vatos.
Sí, ¿verdad? Yeah, that's true. It's universal language para los
It's
Latinos.
universal, right?
Yes,
Alex González, saludos, ¿cómo estás? Javier Garza, badass accordion player right there. Badass accordion player, ¿verdad?
Sí, ¿verdad?
Sí.
A ver.
I'm still waiting for a polquita.
¿No te la ha mandado?
No me la ha mandado.
If you want your music played here on the Chris and Marisela show, you gotta send your music.
Puro viva seguir all night long.
La misma canción over and over.
Sí.
You know, esas canciones están bien bonitas y no se les quita. They never get old, pero pues cada baile, cada festival, cada evento, todo el mundo la toca.
Bueno, más, esta jala está skipping.
La tienes en loop, that's why.
Es porque es MP3 acá.
La tienes en loop to loops.
Anda falseando mi computadora.
Oh my God, tú con eso.
Sí, dice, shit, 2 hours and I'm just getting my Daisy Dukes warmed up. Ese vato, el
yeah.
Joel J. González.
He was excited to let us know that he was going to be watching the show in Daisy Dukes.
I know. Ese vato está bien piernudo. Está bien piernudo, cállate.
Oh my gosh.
Hey.
Ay, Dios mío.
You sexy biatch, you.
Así lo miran. ¡Ah! En los Daisy Dukes.
Es todo the Tejano Outlaws tuned in. All right, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, we are. You're listening to you're tuned in actually to the Chris and Marisela show. My name is Chris Rodriguez. This is my lovely co-host right here.
Marisela Hernández.
Es todo. You know what? This is a totally uncensored, unfiltered show. You know, we're going to hit on a lot of topics that a lot of other people are too scared to talk about. I don't know why the hell they're scared to talk about shit like that. But you know what?
I know why.
Here on this show, we're not scared.
Well, I mean, I know why people might. It's not that they're scared. It's not that anybody's scared, because let me tell you, people talk about it. They just talk about it behind closed doors, and they talk about it to the compadre, to the comadre, to the friend, to the al otro músico, pero they won't talk about it to the person or to the entity that they're actually talking about. No lo van a decir a su cara. ¿Por qué?
Right.
Pues hay diferentes razones, porque a lo mejor sí, at the end of the day, a lo mejor sí tienen miedo. ¿Miedo de qué? ¿De que les reclamen?
I guess so. You know, to me, you know, it's funny because it's funny you say that, because last night I was on a thread, right? I had posted something, right? Y mi tocaya, tengo una tocaya. Tengo dos tocayas.
Okay.
Mi tocaya Cristina Salinas dice, es que hay muchos panochudos en este mundo.
I can't believe she said it like that.
Oh yeah, she straight out said, you know what? And I said, my reply was, I chingo de panochudos en este mundo.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was funny. But
Ay, Dios mío. Yeah, that's funny.
But you know what? I'm thinking about changing my name now.
Oh God.
The name of my band.
Legally?
No, the name of my band.
What's gonna be the name of your band?
Chris Rodriguez y los panochudos en Nuevo León.
¿Y tú crees que van a querer? Oh yes, I want to be a pano. That.
Hey,
Can't even say it.
hey, it's gonna be badass. Va a estar a toda madre.
No creo yo.
Y es
No
más,
creo yo. Oye, ajá.
es más, because I've invited you to sing so many times and you've already turned me down. Le voy a preguntar a la Tocaya, Cristina, do you want to be part of los panochudos del Nuevo León?
That is.
Hey, you never know, right?
Nice. Oye, Chris, and just for, just to put it out there, ahora que está el coronavirus y
Ajá.
pandemic y todo eso que pues los grupos no han podido tocar here and there. En caso de que no la haces con el grupo, what are your plans?
Well, it's funny that you say that. Mira, let me tell you something right quick. Before all this pandemic, before the crisis, before all this happened with the coronavirus, con el coronavirus, la coronavirus. Man, did you know that? Well, I mean, I used to be fit. I was a bodybuilder. Yeah, I was toned. I was.
I don't think I knew you.
Yeah, shit, I look better than Joel Gonzalez there. Joel González no traía nada contra mí.
¿Sabes qué? El que habla mucho, no.
No. I was actually pretty fit.
Necesitamos proof. We want
Mira,
proof.
right now.
A ver. No, not right now.
Ahorita estoy todo gordo, but es más, ladies and gentlemen, I have a picture of what I used to look like before all this pandemic started. Check it out.
A ver, enseña.
And this is for y'all's eyes and only, okay? So you ready? You ready to check me out? This was me before everything happened, and being quarantined for like 3 months, man, I gained like 60 pounds.
Tanto así.
Óyeme, pero mira,
los tacos y las pizzas.
this is me
Tan
before.
bueno.
This is me before the quarantine.
A ver.
Mira.
Oh my God.
That is me. Yeah, that is me right there.
Oh my God, Chris. That's a big.
I know.
That's a big difference.
And I look all like I'm all fat now and everything, which is not a bad thing.
No será tu primo de allá de California y nomás te.
No, that's me, and that's not photoshopped either.
Pasas.
Y eso nomás para que se eduquen, ¿no? Dale pura pinche educación.
Yeah, well, okay.
Yeah.
Before and after pictures of the quarantine.
I know, right?
Ay, Dios mío.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget that every Wednesday night, don't forget to tune in to the Chris and Marisela Show. Aquí estamos a las 8, the Chris and Marisela Show. It's totally uncensored and unfiltered. We get to talk about everything and anything. Anything goes here. Everything and anything goes here. So don't forget to tune in. Aquí estamos. Hopefully, we're going to hit on a couple of subjects right now that are pretty interesting.
All right. Well, why don't we open it up? Open it up, Chris.
Do you really want to open it up?
Yes, they're like all the hype. Pues, ¿de qué están hablando? ¿De qué vamos a hablar? ¿O qué onda? What's up? Spill the beans.
Yeah, Emmanuel J., I'm going to get to that right now. I'm going to tell you guys a story. And it's a true story.
Haters are going to say it's fake. Here we go.
No, you know what? This is a true story. It's not made up. As God is my witness, it's a true story. So, in the music business, we do have a lot of haters. We have people that like to talk a bunch of shit. Right? Do you agree?
Agree.
Right. And with me, in my case, I've had so many people talk shit about me. Matter of fact, la semana pasada, during our show, we had this gentleman who I speak very highly of, talk shit about me. And
really?
Yeah, and I still respect the guy, man, because the guy is an awesome bass player.
Oof.
I'm not gonna say his name, but I will say he plays bass. Anyways, so and it's happened several times before that,
No name.
What we're gonna talk about today, folks, is this right here. We're gonna talk about hearsay, because I think it's very important to get it out there. People just like to talk out of their fucking ass all the time.
Excuse me, watch your language, Mr. Chris.
No. This is an uncensored, unfiltered show.
Sí, pero hay que respetar.
No.
Bueno.
People like to talk out of their ass all the time.
Okay.
Okay.
Better.
So here's my story, okay? So I'm at Guitar Center, This was about 2 years ago.
Okay.
About 3 years ago, I was at Guitar Center, and I was, yeah, and I was waiting for my friend to give me, something that I had ordered. I think it was a case for my 76 key, keyboard, and he went to the back, to go get the case and everything, and there's a place where they have pianos and stuff like that, and I was there, I was jamming on the pianos and stuff, and de repente, I grabbed the accordion that was there. They had like a little Panther or something, I started jamming on it. So there was these two guys that were there. And they come up to him. They're like, "Hey, man, you play pretty good, man." He goes, "That's badass." He goes, "There's not very many keyboard players that can play accordion." And I told him, "Yeah, here in the Valley, I think there's probably like five keyboard accordion players."
Okay.
And they were like, "Oh, cool. Well, you play badass, man." I go, "Yeah," and I go, "It's," and they were like, he goes, "Yeah, man, I don't know anybody else that does that, man." And then all of a sudden they say, "There's this one guy that plays, like that. He plays keyboards and accordion, pero el vato no vale verga el vato."
They told you?
Exactly like that, I swear. And I go, "Really?" I go, "Who is your what?" They're like, "No, hombre, un vato que se llama Chris, el vato." And I go,
"Oh my God, they were talking about
yeah,
you.
So I was, and this is
God.
This is, I swear to you, it's a true story. So So I'm there listening to these guys, and I'm like, "Really? Who does the guy play with?" And they're like, "No, el vato tiene un pinche grupo caído. Te toca con un grupo que se llama 281." And I go,
"Oh my God!"
And I go, and I go, "And you guys, you know him, right?" They're like, Simón. Ese vato no vale verga el vato." And I'm like, "Wow." And I go, "You know what? I've heard some things about that guy." So I was like, kind of like, yeah,
la onda para ver qué le ibas a sacar.
Sí, les quería sacar más cosas, right? So le estoy siguiendo la corriente. Chris. And they were like, "Sin ese vato no vale que el otro," right? I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool, man." And I go, "Why do you think, man? Why do people don't?" And they were like, "No, ves que ese vato se le tira bien chingón y que el otro." And I go, "You guys know him, right?" Yeah, we know him. But, it was funny because I later told my friend that worked at Guitar Center that they were talking about without even knowing that, I'm that dude, you know what I mean? So
and you never told him?
No, I didn't.
So you left the store and the guy never knew that it was you.
Yeah, and
you were Chris Rodriguez.
Yeah, and the guys were like, "Man, you're badass, bro. We gotta hook up, man." I go, "Hey, well, give me your number, man." I never gave them my number, but I got their number.
You should have told them. "Oh, hey, by the way, nice to meet you, Chris Rodriguez from Tejano Highway 281. Can you imagine the look on his face?
So all this, they don't like me. I guess they didn't like me because of hearsay. Yes. Because somebody must have told them, "You know what, that guy's an asshole," or whatever. So
right,
and that's
very common.
And that's happened to me. I don't know how many times. There's a lot of people that don't like me and talk shit about me without even knowing me. Without even, I always tell people, if you're gonna talk shit about somebody, get to know the person first. Get to know the person first before you start talking shit about them, right?
Because because when it's done to you, then it's not fair. It's not fair. So I know there's a lot of it, especially within the bands or within a group or within friends that say nombre, like you say, nombre que no vale, this, nombre que no vale that. Y tú también, no, sí es cierto, right? No vale, and, or she's not cool, or she's this, or she's conceited, or she's that, or whatever. But yet you don't know the person, pero porque te dice tu amiga o te dice tu amigo o tu compañero, pues ahí vas tú también. Guys, we need to stop.
Yeah, you know what the most fucked up part about it is?
Messed up. The most messed up.
No. The most fucked up part about it is that
messed up.
Is that, you know what? A lot of my ex band members, guys that have gone through my band, and it's always. Do you notice it's always the same thing? They burn you with ese vato, no, be careful with that guy. Ese vato te va a quemar.
I mean, I've seen it a lot, pero pues uno nunca sabe que le hiciste o que no le hiciste o nada más lo están diciendo because they're not in your band anymore. I mean, there could be a lot going on back there, pero nada más el que está adentro sabe.
Yeah, and it's really funny because I'm one that doesn't hurt for money. I'm very well off. As a lot of you,
O sea que me puedes comprar un carro mañana, como tu BFF, como tu co-host.
And one thing that I've always done is I've always paid with a check, then I catch it at the end of the night. So therefore nobody can ever say that that guy, he dicked me for money or whatever. No, and that's what we're trying to get at is hearsay. So if you hear anything bad about me or her or whatever, always get it from the source. Go to the source. And ask. What is that true? Or get to know us before you have an opinion about me or us. And hearsay. I mean, it's a very powerful word, believe it or not, because it can get a lot of people in trouble.
Absolutely, 100%. Y fíjate, no es por nada, but you could potentially be missing out on a very beautiful friendship, or just on getting to know a person who's actually really kind and great, and who could possibly, mean something in your life at some point, pero no le estás dando chance porque dijo el compadre que aquel no vale.
Right.
So, y'all are missing out. Y'all are missing out. I just say, tira león, lo que te están diciendo, find out for yourself. Meet the person yourself. If you see them at a dance, at a club, at a gig, or whatever, go up to them yourself, in spite of whatever they've told you, and say, hey, you know what? Possibly they say ugly things about you, pero pues yo estoy aquí para conocerte. And de ahí, y luego, once they meet you, if they decide that they don't like you, yeah, I'm sorry, Chris, but there's nothing you can do about that one. If they decide on their own, but decide on your own. Don't go by what somebody tells you.
Yeah, because that happens all the time, man. Especially within bands, band members and stuff. They play with the band, they get out of a band, and they leave all pissed off and stuff like that. There can never be an amicable breakup. Because everybody leaves butthurt, man. I've played with so many bands, and I'm still friends with all those people. And it's like I tell people, don't be assholes, man. Leave con madre, leave siendo camaradas, because you never know when you're going to need that person again.
Right. Cada quien por su lado, y que se deseen bien. Hey, I'm not going to be part of your band anymore. No quiero nada que ver contigo, pero que te vaya bien. Que Diosito te bendiga.
Yeah, and here's a funny part.
¿Qué les cuesta?
Here's a funny part that after there's a lot of people, I said, you know what, man? A lot of people talk shit about you, man, but you're nothing like what they say they are.
Well, a little bit. But no, I'm just kidding, Chris. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You're nothing. You're nothing like what they say you are.
I'm nothing like.
You're really not. You're a great guy, and I can tell. I don't know if you're like this with only your close friends or with everybody across the board, but what I see, you're the type of person that you always try to help people out. You're not selfish. That's the one thing I've learned about you for sure. You're not selfish with your connections or with your, if somebody asks you for some advice on something, you don't hesitate to give it, because you're not trying to hold all that back, porque you're not selfish. And that I've learned, from just, being your friend and knowing, and I've seen you, how you get along with other people as well, people that come up to you, that you meet. You're always willing to help.
I'm always willing to help people. That's right. Whether it be with radio, whether it be with connections, with contacts and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I've had a lot of people. Like I tell you, we're going back to hearsay. And just in case y'all missed it, folks.
I want to call on this Joel Gonzalez. All right, Joel, we need the number up there so they can call in. They're asking for the number.
Ahorita we're gonna
say ugly things. Yes, they say ugly things.
Yeah.
Post the phone number. Joel wants to call in. Dice Dora.
Yeah, we're gonna post that number here in a little bit.
Yes.
But going back to what we're saying.
Friends.
Yeah, hearsay.
Don't be ugly.
Is information received from other people that one cannot adequately substantiate. It's a rumor, and there's a lot of that, man. I've had. And I gotta tell you, like with me personally, my ex-musicians, they've just, gotten out of the band because things didn't go their way and stuff. And, they start talking shit to, all their other buddies and stuff like that. And automatically I become an asshole. So,
if somebody thinks that you're talking about them or they have that in their head, of course they're going to think that you're that. Pero pues, it's up to them to find out for themselves whether you are or not, and meet you and talk to you. I know that, me, on my end, I have been in a situation where I don't know the person, and I possibly just no me caen. Like, no me caen because of what people have said, pero no de que hablas mal, ni nada de eso. Simplemente no te caen. No te caen, ¿por qué? Porque alguien te dijo que whatever. Then you meet the person, and you become their friend, and you're like, you know what? You're nothing like what the people say you are. So that's what you need to find out on your own, guys.
Yeah, that's true. Absolutely true. But anyway, so now what we were, this is one thing that I really wanted to talk about. And I think it's important because there's a lot of people, there's a lot of people that just talk shit about each other. And,
stop the shit talking, everybody.
Stop the shit talking. No
just
shit,
stop
man.
Stop it. Go and confront that person that you think you don't like, and find out for yourself. Y luego después, entonces ya le dices, ¿sabes que no vales? Ya te conocí. You know what? I don't like you. But at least it was your decision, right? You can't do anything about that. Si no te quieren, no te van a querer, pero for their own reasons. Dice, hello guys, much love from DJ Big Daddy Tejano. Hello, Nino Borrego.
El Big Daddy.
Yes. Did you put the number up there? Because I do believe we have a few people on here saying they wanna chime in. I know the pain, they said, Bo. You nailed it, Chris. Yep, you did. Yeah, so
that's really what I wanted to talk about. And man, I wish, I really, really, really wish that I could name names, but we can't do that as hosts. This show, we cannot do that. But I will say this: I've had a lot of cocksuckers in my band that have talked a bunch of shit about me. And you know what? I won't name names, but you know what? I can tell you that where are they right now? Exactly. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. I am Chris Rodriguez. This is my beautiful co-host right here, Marisela Hernandez. Are you
the beautiful co-host?
Yeah, I said beautiful because
That's
what?
me.
I wasn't making fun of her like she was making fun of me earlier, but
Why? I wasn't making fun of you. I was telling you your beard was white.
you hurt my feelings.
I'm so sorry. I apologize, Chris Rodriguez.
No.
You are amazing. You're amazing. Chris Rodriguez. Down on Highway 281.
A la madre.
Hasta tu propio aplauso.
I know, right? So you know what? So let's get into another subject while we're at it, right? Let's talk about this. Let's talk about haters.
They're everywhere.
They're everywhere. Haters are everywhere.
And there's open haters to where they just put it all out there. And then there's closet haters where they don't tell you that they hate you, but behind Facebook and behind closed doors, they hate you and they're just wishing nothing but the worst for you. And tanta envidia y tanto coraje que te tienen. Haters.
And why do you think that there's a lot of haters, huh?
I mean, I just think that it all comes down to, first of all, they don't know completely whatever the situation is, and la envidia. Hay mucha envidia, cosa que I don't understand in this world how people can envy something about another person when a ti no te están quitando nada.
Right.
If you're a good person and you shine or you don't and you're doing your own thing, cada quien tiene sus habilidades. Everybody has things about them that are awesome, that are beautiful, that you were born to do, that you're blessed with. Nobody can take that away from you, but everybody else has those too, and let them shine.
Absolutely. Communication is the key to success. Dora Moreno just put that. Saludos para Dora. John, DJ Smoke in the house. ¿Cómo estás, brother? Saludos, Charon, Rudy. Saludos, Santiago.
I know, Juanita, right? Ay, me tiene acá. Here was Sue.
Oh my God. Oy.
Oh my God. A ver.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure everybody here has haters, but I've got a shitload of haters. And it's funny because the more they hate on me, the more I laugh at them.
Yeah.
Y a mí me vale madre.
See?
Yeah, before it used to bother me, but now it's like I look at them. But the what? Yes. Somebody's writing a note there.
Yes. There's people that want to chime in. We got to give them a chance. They're calling the other line. Yeah.
We're going to take callers here in a little bit, but it's like, I have a buddy. I got to say, man, Hector Gonzalez. Hector, now that guy's a character, man. That guy.
Hector Gonzalez.
Hector Gonzalez de los 2G. Saludos para él y su esposa Roro.
Saludos para Roro.
They couldn't make it here today, pero Hector's one of those that's just like me. He doesn't give a shit about anybody that talks to him. Before it used to bother me. It used to bother me that my good name was always run through the ground. And
I mean, but I think at a certain point, at a certain level, it bothers everybody at a certain point. So I mean, porque ya when everything is said and done and you're by yourself, those things stick with you. They stick with you. Things that people talk about you, or knowing that you have haters. It does bother you to a certain level. Maybe that you're not going to lose sleep and you're not going to vas a dejar de comer y nada de eso. You're not going to stop being you. But it does bother if you're human to a certain level. And if you can get to the point where it doesn't bother you at all, then you're amazing.
Yeah, to a certain extent you're right, to some. But it got to a point to where
ya te cansaste.
Ya me cansé, hay puros pinches panochudos que they just hate. They got nothing.
Otra vez con eso.
Hey, you know what? You got to blame my tocaya Cristina for that. Because last night andaba ella que los panochudos acá, que el otro so. Es la culpa de ella. But you know what? I've learned to kind of just weed them out. Haters are everywhere. They're everywhere. They're never gonna, like last week we had so many freaking haters. Es más, I'm gonna say this because I just have to, right? So last week, we were talking about, I made an example. It was an example, and you can go back to our previous show and check it out. I said that, here comes a girl with big boobies or whatever, and, they rub it in a program director's face, and all of a sudden their music's on radio, right?
Yeah, we talked about that last week.
Right? I used that as an example. So, my friend calls me and says, hey, you know what? Somebody called me and said that you were talking shit about them on your show. Already empezaron con las pinches mamadas de ellos.
No.
Son puras pinches mamadas. I never mentioned a name.
The subject was talked about, but no names were
mentioned.
Nor were we talking about anybody in specific. It was general.
Pero ya ves cómo es la pinche gente de pendeja.
Hey, calm down.
La gente, mira.
Calm down.
La gente envidiosa. I see them exactly like the people out there rioting and looting and doing all that stupid stuff. They're just stupid. Son unos pendejos.
Mira, Bo Moya. He who angers you controls you.
Exactly.
He who angers you controls you. So don't let them control you.
No, they don't control me. I'm not mad. I'm making a point. It's my opinion.
Yes.
Right? But same thing, like, everything that's going on right now with all the looting and rioting and stuff like that. It's no longer protesting, right? They're looting, they're rioting and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. I mean, you can honestly say son una bola de pendejos, right? It's just like haters. Haters in this business son una bola de pendejos.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's no other word to describe them but unos pendejos. And I like saying that because it sounds really,
I think
really.
you just like that word and you like to say it.
You think so?
I think so. Because you say it like real.
Con chingo de passion,
como cuando
¿verdad?
estás comiendo un taco bien rico. You say it like.
Hoy nomás.
Ay. A ver, una musiquita to lighten it up a little bit, Chris. Ya andamos todos enojados.
Con Highway 21 y DLG. Con el Huawei.
Joe Tejano, saludos.
Tú me conquistaste con un solo beso. Tú me conquistaste con un solo beso.
I wouldn't doubt it that people are gonna say, so you're playing your own shit on your show. Well, yeah, it's my show. Just like her, she can play her music because it's her show too.
Okay, they love it though. They're not gonna say that because they love it, right? Y'all love it. Yes, you do. Ya ves. Y'all love it. Ya ves. They love it.
Right?
Nobody's gonna say that, Chris.
Yeah, nobody's gonna say it, right?
No.
So you know what, ladies and gentlemen, we want you all to go to our page. We're starting, I think, next week. Once we, I think we have about 800, 900 likes, viewers already on our Chris and Marisela show Facebook page. Go out there, like it, share it. Tell all your friends about it. The more you do.
I think we have to get to 1,000 likes, right?
Yeah.
Once we get to 1,000 likes, then we can start going live from the page, from the Chris and Marisela show page. And then that way we don't have to use our personal pages right now. So hopefully you guys can help us out and share the page so that we can get 200 more likes. Will get us to 1,000, and that way we can go live from that page. That would really help.
That's right. Saludos para Jacob Lozoya all the way in Rosenberg, Texas. Carnalito, hopefully we'll see you this weekend. But yeah, we're talking about haters here. And, haters, where the fuck do they come from?
Hi.
They crawl from under, I don't know what the hell, and then all out in el hocico, and that's all they're good for.
Ay, Chris. Te me estás alterando mucho y
No.
you have to stay composed because you're the host, so you can't lose it.
Estoy calmado.
You can't lose it.
No, of course not.
But yes, they're everywhere. And they're always going to exist. You know what? I'm not even going to sing.
No, say it.
Because I was thinking in my head a visual. But I was saying, son como los cucarachos. Puedes matar y matar y matar y matar, pero siempre va a haber y siempre van a regresar. Así es que, the haters are always... There's always going to be haters,
yeah.
Unfortunately, and everywhere that you go, it doesn't matter en todo hay, pero tíralos al león, que no te moleste, tú vive feliz. Let them hate. Haters gonna hate. Oh my God.
Es todo. Saludos para my good friend, para mi buen amigo, Mr. Vic Gonzalez, all the way in San Antonio, Texas. Hopefully you feel better, my friend. I talked to him earlier. We were messaging, and he's a little bit under the weather. Le mandamos saludos, and we hope that you get better soon.
Un caldito y una agüita, and you'll feel better.
O una Bud Light bien fría.
También, un tequila.
No, eso es para la cruda.
Un tequila.
Una tequila.
Un menudo.
Dice la mema acá, una tequila.
Only one. Yes, one bottle. De las chiquitas.
Wow.
Ay.
You know what? Saludos para mi buen amigo Mr. Ruben Mendoza, all the way in Houston, Texas. That guy's got a lot of haters too, man. And we were talking about it a couple of weeks ago. You know, he's a really cool dude, badass drummer, man.
Yes.
Tamborea
awesome
con,
musician.
Sí,
Awesome
tamborea con los
musician.
chamacos.
Unfortunately, you know, people get involved in situations where the situation causes for sometimes your friends to split decision. And some are going to stay your friends and some are not. And unfortunately, you know, he's in one of those situations. Pero pues te deseamos lo mejor como siempre, Ruben. And keep going, keep moving forward. And you guys don't worry about haters. They're always going to be there. You know, life is going to go on with and without them.
You know, this is the way I see haters. Son como, you know, when you're a little kid y tienes piojos. De repente, you know, te empiojeas toda la pinche nuca y...
Sí, y luego ya te los quitas todos.
Te los quitas.
Y ya estás bien un rato y luego otra vez te... bueno, a mí nunca me dieron los piojos, pero
no.
no sé.
And then when you're an adult, te pegan los...
Piojento.
Y luego, yeah, once you're an adult and everything, you know, haters are like chatos.
What is a chato?
They're crabs.
A chato is a crab?
Yes. Ha 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 ha.
Oh, I forgot. Cue the laugh. Dios mío.
You know, they're there. They come out just out of nowhere. So, you know, I'm pretty sure, you know what? I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all have a lot of haters as well. You know, and I'm pretty sure they piss you off, but you know what? Don't let them get to you. I think that's the most important thing, is not letting them get to you. Once you let them get to you, ya valió madre. You know what?
That's true.
And I told Marisela, you know what? I'm gonna...
I don't know, I'm just messing with her.
What are you messing with, Marisela?
Aquí los efectitos.
Oh, Marisela's playing with her little effects and stuff like that. You know what? I'm gonna post something on here and check this out, guys. Some of you secretly don't like me, but I secretly know, and I don't care.
Yeah.
Type yes if you agree.
Some of you secretly don't like me, but I secretly don't care. Oh, I secretly know and I don't care.
Yeah. To me, I don't give a fuck if anybody likes me or not. And if you feel the same way, type yes. Dice Marisela, qué grosero eres, Cris. Qué
Oye, andas
grosero.
muy, you need to...
Medio alterado.
Tómate un té de manzanilla y te vas a sentir mejor.
But remember, this is an unfiltered, uncensored show, so it's okay for me. She's more the reserved person here. I'm more the cagalero, you know, so it's okay.
Ay, Dios. Dicen que the haters make us famous.
Oh yeah, they sure do.
You know, because there's also a saying, especially in show business, entertainment, in the entertainment world, they say that whether you're getting positive reviews or negative reviews, you're still getting a review and your name is still out there. So
absolutely. You know what? We're gonna take this time to thank one of our sponsors.
We're going. Oh yes. Oh, we're gonna thank one of our sponsors. Our sponsors for we have a segment. We have a segment called "Are You Serious?"
Wow.
Yeah, we forgot to do the effect on that one.
I know, right? Are you serious, Marisela?
I can't do it all. Yes, this segment is called "Are You Serious?"
Wow.
So there is a lot of stuff, and it is sponsored by GDV Realty. GDV Realty, with their offices in Edinburgh, Texas, serving the RGV and all of Texas with all of your realty needs. Contact Albert Barrera, realtor and broker. And so this week's segment of Are You Serious? Is sponsored by GDV Realty. And so here in the Valley this week, Chris, a woman got arrested.
Wow.
For vandalizing 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 religious institutions.
Yikes. What a bastard.
3. No, it was a woman.
Really?
It was a woman.
Qué bastarda.
She got, oh my God, that's such an ugly word. She got arrested in McAllen. Yes, so she went and she vandalized La Basílica de San Juan.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
I heard about that.
It was La Basílica de San Juan, the temple, Emmanuel Synagogue in McAllen, and also the Sri Nanak Hindu Temple in Edinburgh. So it was 3 of them. And she went and she spray painted like satanic stuff, I think, and just, you know.
Wow.
Yeah, she vandalized the churches. I mean, what kind of person do you have to be, seriously, especially during a pandemic, when right now we're trying to stick together and we're trying to keep it together and we're trying to give people positive energy so that we can all not go nuts. This chick goes nuts and goes and vandalizes 3 churches. Well, there was obviously surveillance cameras, right? Like in the streets and stuff. And she didn't even bother covering herself.
Wait. But you're not talking about fried chicken, right? Church's fried chicken?
No.
Okay.
No. That was the last time. Estas churches de las iglesias, así de las. Amen.
Ok, porque ya me están gruñendo las tripas.
Ay, pues, ay, no, ¿verdad? Y
Ya me
tenemos
está dando
una
hambre.
pasta y una camaroncitos que nos hizo
Me
la Nora.
está dando filo.
I know. Ya mero. So yes, that was this week's of Are You Serious?
Wow.
Yeah, that's just crazy. And I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it only happens in the valley. But man, you guys, come on. We don't want to be in the news for that.
No, we don't. And you know what? Speaking of that, let's take, now we can take a call. You know what? The studio hotline number is on there. Give us a call. 956-416-5502.
Joel Gonzalez says, I remember when my carnal, Chris Rodriguez, would bash me because of the way I because of the way I talked on my show and dressed. What I would say and do.
No. That was.
And now look, he's doing the same.
No.
Chris, they're calling you out.
There's a difference. You were actually bashing us because of some fucking idiot that que nomás no. It wasn't your fault, Joel. You were interviewing this idiot that had called in, stuff like that, and was talking a bunch of shit about us. So had nothing to do with you, brother.
Ya ves.
But
ya
I can.
Se aclaró las aguas.
But I can honestly say that it wasn't towards you. It wasn't. It was towards that other idiot that had called in.
It was towards a caller.
Yeah, it was towards a caller.
He was just
exactly
in the middle of it. Okay,
all
right. Good to know.
I was defending myself. I was defending my band's honor and stuff, because, going back to what we were talking about earlier, hearsay, there's people like that. There's mean people that just want to bash your band because they're not with them anymore. And it was a very fucked up thing to do what he did. So, I had to protect the honor and the integrity of my band, and it was nothing towards you. But
remember, we do have rules and you cannot bash the host. So moving on, saludos para Victoria, Texas in the house. Saludos, Victoria, Texas. Saluda David Alvarez desde allá.
We're going to leave the number up there for a little bit. We are taking callers. Give us a call at area code 956-416-5502. If you want to talk about what we were talking about today about hearsay, or if you want to talk about haters, or if you want to talk about just anything that has to do with hearsay or haters.
Did you put the phone line up there?
The phone line is up there.
The phone line is up. Okay, guys, here's your chance to call.
Yeah, the number's up there. You know what, then? And we're going to limit our calls to 3 minutes. But remember, you cannot bash the host. You can talk.
No, porque luego te cortamos.
Yeah. Bye. Delete. You can talk shit about anybody else, but you cannot talk shit about the host. So yeah, the number's on there. If anybody's
Andrew Trevino, Califas in the house. Hello.
Califas. Badass band up there in California. Grupo Saludos para Conjunto Califas.
Yes, the number they're asking. The number is on the screen, 956-416-5502. That is the hotline number where you can call live. You're not going to be censored, so pórtense bien.
Yeah, pórtense bien, hombre. Que nada les cuesta.
Pórtense bien, no les cuesta nada.
Let me see. Saludos aquí tenemos para... Who else do we got there? Who else do we have there? Let me see.
Uh-oh, it froze. There.
Para Norma García. Saludos para ella. Let me see. Henry Simmerly. Saludos a todos de parte de Street Talk Magazine Entertainment y la familia Simmerly. Seguro que sí. Saludos para él, para Bo Moya. El David Álvarez, ¿cómo estás? Para Frank Tovar también. There's para mi compadre Ruben Mendoza. Para DJ Smoke in the house.
He says he's calling.
No, señor. My phone is not ringing, so.
A ver. Hello, Gasper Martinez, another awesome
Para DJ
musician.
Smoke in the house.
También nos acompaña. Oh, he gets a recording, he says.
Oh,
there it is.
There it is. Hello, you're live on the Chris and Marisela show. ¿Con quién hablo?
Hey, what's up, brother?
¿Con quién hablo?
Hey, George Gonzalez de Tejano Algo, man.
Hey, brother, ¿cómo estás? How you doing tonight?
Hi there.
Aquí nomás, man. Hey, Marisela, how you doing, corazón?
I'm good.
Hey, how come you don't call me corazón? What the hell?
Porque no tienen. Sí tienen.
I just want to make a quick comment, Doctor.
Vamos a ver.
You're correct, and Chris, you know that I've got a bunch of haters and stuff like that. And bunch of people, it's just like you and I and a bunch of other people. When people told you about me, you got a picture about me y la locura de, pues el lado está bien pendejo y bien loco and stuff. But, we kept on watching each other, you kept on watching me and stuff like that. And, I could have been somebody unfair y la chingada, but I didn't. Because I said, you know what, este vato tiene buena onda, which is you. And we kept on. Come to find out, we love our president. We have a bunch of things in common that we enjoy,
Right.
And we have forgotten about the past. I forgot about the past. Y la chingada y la madre y la verga. Come to find out, here you're doing a show. You talk just like me. Basically, I don't know if you want to wear basic looks like me.
Pero le diste chance. Pero
la neta, brother, everything and everything that you basically are doing and saying, I've already done, and I do. And I'm like, mira, este pinche cabrón chingado. He's doing the same thing that I'm doing and saying, and before. But it was because of the rumors, of other people talking crap about me, not saying, and not knowing who I am. Mm-hmm. So you got that impression, and come to find out, little by little, you're watching my shows, and it's sunk into your head, and you say, "Este pinche cabrón, me la onda, chingado," and I am.
No, I rather enjoy your show, dude. I mean, you're very comedic, man. That's what I like about you, man. We have a lot of things in common, and dude, I've been in broadcasting for over many years. I've been doing radio for many years. A lot of people don't know that, but I've been doing it for over 25 years, and when I see you, man, I laugh. I think it's very funny, man.
That's part of entertaining. That's part of entertaining.
Absolutely.
People, I don't want to be like other DJs or other radio person that's stuck behind the desk and just playing music. Yeah. No, but it's chingados. I want to dance y la madre and have a great fucking time, and then hit subjects that nobody else hits, that are
that's
great
right.
to talk about,
Uh-huh.
and that's what I said earlier. I've been doing this, before you guys come on, uncensored y la fregada.
Yeah.
It's no, I talk about child molesting, about rape. I talk about incest. I talk about, all of that,
Yikes.
And a bunch of people in the Tejano family history, we're afraid to talk about that. And I talk about all of that chingado.
Right.
And I'm not afraid of it. Why? Because we live in it,
Yeah,
That's
it's
right.
real. It's very real.
It's real. And then another thing was, I'm crazy. I say I help out my community, and hey, once a year I dress in a full drag to help out, breast cancer. I me están tirando, hey, este cabrón es más fuerte que la señal.
No, you're awesome.
I tell people, hey, if the bolillos can do it, if the negritos can do it, Latinos can do it.
Why can't you?
¿Por qué chingados no un tejano ayudar a otro tejano? Pero el
That's
tejano
right.
lo hace. Lo tumban al cabrón, güey.
Oh, yeah.
Sí.
You know what, man? Just it's like I tell everybody else, man. Don't worry about them. Worry about you. And you know what? You're doing a badass job with your show, man. I tune in quite a bit, man. Believe it or not. I get a kick out of it, man. But Joel, thank you so much, my brother, for calling in. I do appreciate it. You know what? Expect my call on your show también, man. So thank you, my brother. Appreciate you, man. And we'll be talking, man.
And I still watch on my show, cabrón.
Yeah, absolutely, brother.
Ya dijo.
Ya estamos.
Hey, and anytime you show up with you and your family, come on in. I'll cook for you guys, and I te pongo un pinche air mattress afuera.
Es todo, brother.
Ya dijo, Nora, vas a
Ya
dormir
dijo.
en un air mattress.
Bueno, brother.
Thank you.
Thank you, Joel. Appreciate you, man.
Love you, carnal.
Ándale, bye. I know, right?
I don't
you know
know
what? You know what? My friend, my buddy Rolando was calling, but I was on the other line. So Rolando, if you're still watching, give me a call back, brother. I will answer your call.
A ver. Oye, esa risa.
I know, right?
Yes, he said, hey, Texas Outdoor Lifestyles
Yeah, Vicky.
TV show in the house. Vicky Lynn.
Vicky Lynn
Hello,
Chrysler.
Vicky Lynn.
She's awesome, man. She's like an expert fisherwoman.
Wow.
Yes.
I love fishing.
She loves fishing too.
Awesome.
You know, the only thing she catches is goldfish.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. Quack, 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 like- yeah. No, pero saludos para mi buena amiga Miss Vicky Lynn Chrysler Hinojosa Martinez Sánchez de la Joya Cardinal. Right? Plus we got there. Saludos para Frank Tovar, para el Burper. El Burper's in the house.
Hello, Victor.
El Burper. El Memo Rincón all the way in Waco, Texas. Saludos, mi amigo. Saludos.
Cristalina Vallejo, hi. She was watching our show last week also, and she called me up after the show and also gave some comments. She's like, I'm going to tune in this week because y'all are pretty interesting. So,
yeah,
we've got some topics here that if y'all want to chime in.
The studio hotline is open. We got a couple more minutes before we say goodbye. If anybody wants to call in, the studio hotline number is right there, 956 416-5502. We were talking earlier about hearsay. That's one of the major topics we're talking about today. Mm-hmm. Hearsay,
and which leads to
haters. Which leads to haters.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. That's my buddy right there. Let me answer my buddy's call. Hello, you're live with Chris and Marisela. ¿Con quién hablo?
Hello.
Hey, Chris, this is Rolando.
Rolando, how you doing, brother? ¿Cómo estás?
Pretty good. Just getting ready to go to bed here pretty soon. But I figure since I didn't get a chance to call last week, I would call this week and make a small appearance in your show.
Well, thank you for calling. Thank you for calling. What did you think about our topics today on the hearsay and on the haters?
I don't know.
Oh, don't tell me you're one of those that you don't have any.
Huh?
You don't have any?
What was that? No, of course. I think everybody does.
Yeah.
To a certain
Sure.
extent.
A veces hasta la misma familia, ¿verdad?
Don't get me started.
Hijo de
No,
su.
but you know what? I wanted to share a quick story, and Chris could probably finish telling the story once I start. So I was with Chris, and he's like, "Hey, I want to introduce you to somebody. Who it is irrelevant, but somebody who's got a lot of experience, accolades, whatever." And so I go to meet this guy. And, I'm like, "Oh, hello, sir. I'm a big fan. This and that." And we got to talking, and he had said something to the I forgot what he was talking about. Like, kids these days, they think that they know and blah blah blah, and he was just kind of stating his opinions, right? He's like, Chris, ¿cómo se llama ese vato el que te arregló esa canción? No, hombre, no. He started bashing on the song. He was all like, "Oh man, that song was terrible, and man, this is just they don't know what the hell they're doing, and with this and that. Chris, ¿cómo se llamaba la canción?" And Chris was over there like he didn't want to answer the question. And then I said, "Well, was it such and such song?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Well, that's me. I'm the one that did that."
Oh my gosh!
Oh yes. I remember now. I remember.
Yikes!
Chris was over there kind of like shaking his head like, "Shh, cállate." I was like, "Hey, dude, that was hilarious, man. That was funny, and I apologized to you, and I was like, you know what, dude, I'm sorry, that had happened.
No, it's all good, man. I mean, because and this is, I think, the deeper point right here is that like when it comes to music, like it's an art form, so everybody's gonna have their own opinions about what's good and what's bad, right? But I don't think that there should be like a standard or something. Well, I mean, you have to have some kind of standards, right? Because it's nothing people could record or anything or do anything, right? But just because you feel passionately about one thing doesn't mean that everyone else has to feel that way about it too.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Because if everybody was doing the same thing, and then there would be no need for multiple groups or bands or artists or whatever. So, unfortunately, he wasn't a fan of the work that I did, and that was kind of a blow to my ego. But
ouch.
Of course, it wasn't. I'm still doing what I do. So
good. Whatever. Well, good for you. Good for you.
Well, you know what? I'll tell you this much: if I didn't think his work was all that, or his arrangements or producing was all that, I wouldn't have him. I wouldn't have him be working on a song for me right now.
Oh,
and matter of fact,
he let the cat out of the bag.
Yeah, I'm a producer arranger myself, but I'm not embarrassed as a musician I'm not embarrassed to say, you know what, I sought work, outside of my own producing, arranging, and I've had Rolando do a couple of songs for me already.
See, and that's what I'm talking about, Chris. Like, if it was somebody else, like what the rumors about you that you say that people hate on you for certain reasons, that says a lot about you. You are a phenomenal producer, and you arrange and you play every single instrument and well, but yet, like you just said, you don't have a problem looking, or allowing somebody else to get that credit and allowing somebody else, to do something, work even for yourself.
No, and and with,
that's awesome.
And with Rolando, I'm not going to say the name of the song, but all I got to say is, you know what, it's going to be bad fucking ass. And you know what, and it comes out, and it comes out next week. So Rolando, you've got a lot of work to do, buddy.
Okay, all right, ya dijo. We're going to be debuting it on the show.
That's right.
No pressure.
So I got a week, right? Exactly.
No pressure.
Well, I still have to hear what you guys did today.
It's raw.
We have to redo some stuff.
Yeah, it's raw, but it's there. You know what? As a matter of fact, I'm gonna send you the whole session. There's there's 4 vocals on there and stuff. But you know what? It was a song. It was a song that we had already done. But the only thing that Rolando's doing, he's just touching it up here and there.
Okay. Well, we can't wait to hear it.
Yeah.
Ya dijo.
Yeah, it was something that we had done.
No backies.
We how long ago did we do it, Rolando? We did it like 2 years ago, right?
Which song are we talking about now?
Remember, we can't say what song it is, but we did it about 2 years ago, right?
What, the new one that we're talking about right now?
No. The other one.
One you did 2 years ago.
Oh, the other one that we did. Man, I don't even remember which song it was.
Yeah, no names or anything, but I sent you the session on that one.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's gonna be badass. It's gonna be super, super cool. And it's like I say, Rolando has done some badass work for me, and even up to now, I mean, we're still collaborating on a bunch of stuff. So that's pretty cool. And I want to say that Rolando does have his own show as well. You can see him live on YouTube every Tuesday night at 7:00. He's got a show called Tejano Keyboard.
Yeah. Oh, I've heard of that. Yeah.
Actually, it's 8:00 my time, 7:00 your time.
Yeah.
What is your time?
8:00.
Eastern.
Okay, Eastern.
And ours is Central.
Central.
Yeah, and you guys are Central.
Awesome. Well,
yeah, so
we'll tune in.
If I could do a quick plug real quick.
Sure.
If anybody's watching that's a keyboardist or just interested in maybe studying harmony or music theory and stuff like that, my channel is dedicated to the spreading of knowledge when it comes to anything music related. But currently, because of the COVID crisis, we've been doing live interviews with keyboard players, and Chris was my first guest. So
I was the first one.
Nice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Stop it, Ronaldo. You're getting me all moist.
Hi, here we go. The cake's almost out of the oven.
I know, right? I was like, yes. I was his first. Oh my God. No, Rolando, you know what?
You were hardly my first.
Rolando, my brother, thank you so much for calling in, man. We really do appreciate it. And you know what? I'll send you that session work here after we're done. And okay. For anybody that's watching, that's Rolando Revilla, all the way from Toledo, Ohio. He's got his own show, by the way. It's called Tejano Keyboard. You can check it out on YouTube live every Tuesday night, 8:00 Eastern, right? 7:00 Central.
Yes.
Central our time.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, so check him out. He does a lot of he interviews keyboard players and stuff like that. So if there's any keyboard players that are interested in coming out of his show, by all means, let them know. Rolando Revilla, thank you so much, my brother. Appreciate you.
One last quick plug also, Grupo Motivo from Toledo, Ohio too. So if anybody wants to hear some of our music, be sure to check it out. We have some videos from the quarantine and stuff.
Awesome.
But anyways.
What was the name again?
Yeah. Motivo.
Motivo. All right.
Yeah,
all right.
Motivo.
So y'all be looking out for Grupo Motivo.
Yeah, and then motivation. Yep.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming on and giving us your opinion and hanging out with us for a little bit.
All right. Thanks. We'll see you guys.
Thanks.
All right, thank you,
Have
brother.
a good night. Bye-bye.
Oh, no más. Who's that in the background?
No sé qué tienen tus manos que me despiertan cuando me tocas, cuando tú me acaricias, tiembla mi cuerpo, me vuelves loca. No sé qué tienen tus ojos que
That right there, ladies and gentlemen, that's my lovely co-host right there singing. That's Marisela Hernandez right there.
That's me.
That disgracious, La Ruca. That disgracious.
Thank you. Muchas gracias por el aplauso. El aplauso, el aplauso, el aplauso.
I know,
Ya no
right?
jaló. Se durmió la audience.
I know, right? So you know what?
They left.
I'm thinking that, you know what? If this shit doesn't work out for me, man, you know, Tejano music, because you're not playing the
What are
Tejano
you gonna
band,
do?
right?
What are you gonna do if this doesn't work out? Do
Let
you
me-
have Plan B?
I do have Plan B.
A ver, what are you gonna do?
Me, you know, I haven't asked her yet, but I'm pretty sure my tocaya Christina, I'm pretty sure she'll join me. She'll join my band.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna make a badass band. You know what? But we gotta dress like this though.
Okay.
Are y'all ready? Watch out, tocaya.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got.
I don't think you'll have a problem.
You don't think so? You think she'd do it?
Yeah. Why not?
All right.
That's crazy.
Los Panochudos de Chris Rodriguez.
Ay,
No, it's actually
Dios.
Chris Rodriguez y Los Panochudos de Nuevo León.
Ay, ay, ay.
Puro New Lion.
That's crazy.
You know what? Maybe, how about something, if that look is a little bit like too much, I was thinking probably something like, mira, watch out. How about something like this?
Yeah, there you go.
You like that better?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah, that'll get you more gigs.
You know what? I bet you, I bet you if I look like that, I'd get more gigs,
Hey,
right?
Chris.
Dude, it's cool.
see.
I think it's cool.
That's horrible.
No, it's awesome, man.
Ay, ay, ay.
That's hilarious. You know what? I guess before we go, we'll take one more call. If anybody wants to call in right quick before we go, by all means, the studio hotline number is on there, 416-5502.
Last call for today.
The last call for today. You know, we touched on a very awesome subject today, which was this right here.
Which is Chris joining a very different type of band.
Yeah,
No.
thank you to my
No,
tocaya.
that's not it. Yeah. Oh my God, that's
Fue
so
la,
funny.
fue la culpa de ella.
Oh, by the way, it's so funny that you're mentioning Cristina Salinas, because today, during the day, even before I spoke to you, I told my husband, I said, you know what? I want to bring Cristina Salinas on the show. I want to have her as a guest.
Es todo, ya.
That is a formal invitation, Chris.
Ya se armó el pedo.
Yeah. She has a lot of, she has an interesting bio and background, so we want to hear from you. We'll have her really soon. I promise.
Really? Didn't she work with you at one time?
For a little short time. No, we both were alley cats,
At Grams.
singers at Graham Central Station.
Okay.
But I think right when I left Graham Central Station is when she came in, because we always had a group
okay.
of like 7 or 8 alley cats, and so she was this the second round of newer alley cats, newer and younger. I was from the first round when they first opened up the club, and you know we were an older batch.
So in other words, tú eras el tiempo de Bocacios, and then she came in during the gaslight time, right?
Yeah, you could say that. You could say that. Yeah, totally. Yeah, they were las más pollitas, and so, but yeah, super talented singer. And then of course she went on to sing with Jimmy Gonzalez in Grupo Más. And she's working on some solo projects. I heard, rumor has it, so we want to clear up those rumors. And we'll bring her on here soon.
No. She actually is, and I can tell you. You know, I'm gonna spoil the surprise here because
No, but that's for her to say, not you.
I can't say it then.
No.
Damn it.
No es tu lugar decir cosas de otra.
Damn it.
We're gonna have to wait and hear it from her.
I know, right?
Oye, cómo pobrecita la de estar ardiendo las orejas.
I know, she's probably like estos vatos.
Ay. And then there's a lot of artists and musicians and behind the scenes people and roadies and people in the industry, producers, promoters and stuff that we'll bring on here as well.
We got our last call for the day. Hello, you're on the Chris and Marisela show. ¿Con quién hablo?
¿Qué onda, Chris, Marisela, mis compañeros?
Hi.
Ooh, I think it's DJ Suavecito.
You already know.
Suavecito,
You told me to call.
Suavecito.
Hey, you told me to call, and I got on a little late porque estaba trabajando tarde. But when we talked this past weekend, Chris said, you got to call in, bro. I said, okay. I'll call in.
Awesome. Well, thank you for calling.
That's right.
How are y'all doing tonight?
Pues we were doing okay up until you called.
Ay, no, that's not true. We were doing okay up until because ya nos está dando hambrita.
Mira, Chris, tú eres un hater.
Secretly, he was talking about himself the whole time.
I know, right?
No.
I would never
Okay.
talk. I would never talk about Suavecito, about Angel. I think he's an angel.
You lying. Mira,
Pues
puro
sí.
Pinocchio, compa.
You lying dog, you, right?
All right. So the topic was tonight was haters, ¿verdad?
Haters, yeah. I'm sure you have a lot of
Well,
them.
I mentioned in the comments, apparently I was part of that conversation last week too, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
I was and me and Chris were talking about it was con el domingo.
Right.
And I said, you know what? That people always are quick to want to call you hater when you touch a nerve and when you say the truth.
True. That's true.
The only line of defense that people have is, oh, but you're just a hater.
Right?
What do I possibly have to hate on that you want that I want? I don't need anything from anybody. Don't want anything from anybody. So why would I hate on what you got? Because I'm the one that appreciates what other people have. I support what other people have.
There you go. Mic drop.
Dude, you're getting me
know
all
what I mean?
creamy now.
You know, that's true. You're absolutely 100% right. You're absolutely 100% right. So, si no tienes nada que
I was
envidiar, then that doesn't pertain to you. You're not a hater. So,
Once
It's-
again, envidia. Like I said it weeks ago. Envidia.
yes, la envidia.
La envidia,
La
brother.
envidia es muy grande y existe. Y existe.
Now, Chris, I know I'm riling you up, brother, and I do apologize because, you know, we tend to rile each other. Marisela, you have got to come on our show one day. You and Chris, y'all got to come to the
Absolutely.
Show one day.
Absolutely. We sure will.
You talk about, well, we can't get uncensored because we're on FM radio, but we sure get close.
Okay, good. Good.
Hey, you know what? We actually, when I went, you know, we were there for about 2.5, maybe 3 hours. You know, and it got pretty heated. But you know, we kept it professional because you know when you
Yes.
you know when
Yes, we
you
did.
yeah you know absolutely you got to keep it professional and you know and I worked on FM radio before many times and you know there's ways that you can talk to people without actually you know saying the wrong words.
¿A poco, Chris?
Right.
¿Sí te la sabes entonces?
A huevo.
Te haces.
A huevo.
Saludos para Roger León. Peña.
You know what, Marisela, you say that word, a poco, because I got a guy that works right behind me.
A poco.
And he sees something crazy. A poco? That's what he says.
No,
Yeah, ¿a poco is really, Chris?
no, like I got one that I got off of my grandmother. You know, she used to say adios,
Adiós.
adios.
Adiós, like
No.
adiós, like bye.
My abuela, I would always make fun of her, and my dad was like, "Why are you making fun of your abuela?" Because her word was "ay, qué bárbaro."
Ah, yes. Ay, qué bárbaro.
Let me just send a quick shout out
I
here.
remember that.
Para mi buen amigo Mr. Ramon Good, Mr. Ray. He says, listo para California, Chris. Te manda saludos tu camarada Michael Longoria, hermano. He's ready, and so are we. You know, Ray is not a hater.
Ah, okay.
You know, that's all I can say about Ray. He's not a hater porque once I see him in a couple of days, se va a tener que mochar con un pinche Whataburger. Because dude, he was my Whataburger partner late at night, man. You know, like 2, 3 in the morning. Hey Ray, sale para Whataburger y de volada, vámonos.
So ya te las debe.
Sí, and the same thing with
Yes,
Suavecito. Next time we go to Waco to go and talk to you, Whataburger, papá, te tienes que mochar.
Oh, dude, that's a given.
Ay, 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 ay.
That's a given, brother. That's a given.
Nomás te llevas those
That's
little
a good-
coupons. The 2 for 1.
Mira, look, all I need to make Chris happy is unos controversial topic y un Whataburger.
Right, con
Oh,
eso
yeah.
lo contentas. Con
Sí.
eso lo contentas.
Muy contento.
He's happy.
Sí, me dicen el Howard Stern de la onda tejana.
Ay, la madre.
Sí, somebody said that the other day.
Mira.
Pero con botas picudas.
Sí, con botas picudas.
Ay, Chris.
So then what would I do, Chris? Because I like to stir it up too.
Tú eres el chapulín colorado de la onda tejana.
El Jerry Springer.
El Jerry. Be like, Angel, hello.
El chapalín de Colorado.
Sí, de la onda tejana.
Uy, mira, alguien ya está ordenando number 2 with cheese and bacon.
Sí,
toast
qué
the
bárbaro.
buns. Oh my God.
No, man.
Man,
You know what Silly Sell tells me? I'm the mouth of the South.
you're the mouth of the South, really? Is your mouth really
Yes,
that
that's what he
good?
tells me. Huh?
Hey, I'm starting to wonder here.
Oh no,
You know what?
didn't go there.
You know what?
Oh,
You went there. You went there, didn't you?
I sure did. I went.
So that's why you're always mad all the time, porque no lo agarras cuando quieres.
Saludos para
Anyways,
Liz
yeah,
Garza.
we have
She's tuning in. Hi, Liz.
So all of a sudden, like, yeah, saludos para Liz, you know, and so Rosita was like, okay, you bastard.
Oh my gosh. You all
Dude,
are getting out of hand.
You know,
Ray, I'm waiting for that number
I'm
2.
going to bring the ruler like they used to do in la escuelita. Órale, sas, pórtense bien.
I know, right? But hey, I just wanted to call in real quick and tell you guys hello. Great job on the show, como siempre. Want to do a plug-in real quick. Don't forget, check us out tomorrow live. La Más Tejano Show, La Mejor 107.3 FM, Waco, Texas. The most controversial Tejano show, como dicen on FM radio.
Oh,
Es
all right.
todo. Thank you, my brother, for
Thank
calling
you
in.
for calling in. We'll talk to you soon. Good night.
And we'll hope to see y'all. Y'all got a personal invite, Chris, Marisela. Marisela, you're more than welcome. Leave Chris outside. Pero,
Thank
no,
you. Thank you very
Perro.
much.
Eres un
We'll be
perro.
there.
My brother, thank you so
No,
much.
no,
Lo
no.
vemos, brother.
No, you guys got a personal invite. Whenever you guys are ready to come to the Masano Show, the door's always open.
Thank
You
you.
got it, my
Appreciate
friend.
that.
All right, we'll talk to y'all soon.
You got it,
Bye.
brother. Bye-bye. You know what? I want my good friend Ramon Ray Good to call in. I don't know why. I feel like talking to him, but he never calls me. That bastard never calls me.
Hey,
and-
pues, ¿cómo
and-
te van a hablar si los ofendes?
No. And we're supposed to be like Whataburger partners and stuff like that, and he never calls.
Well, eso se va a tener que dejar para la otra.
Está
porque
caído el vato, está caído. Juanita Aguirre,
No te respondió para hoy, so la dejamos para la otra.
una chancla sideways a Chris Rodríguez. Ah,
Yes,
la.
¿verdad que sí?
No, señora.
Yes, una chancla con taconcito.
Están muy, pero muy equivocados.
Óyeme, sí.
Le quiero mandar un saludo al buen amigo y el papá de Johnny, a Narciso Hernández, que los acompaña. He was on our feed a little while ago.
Oh. Te están viendo, Chris, te están viendo. Y ellos te conocen desde que tenías que 8 años, 9
por
años.
ahí.
Ya ves, pórtense bien.
Estaba escuincle. We got 2 more minutes here. Liz Garza, saludos para Liz Garza Turnip Seed. Hey, what kind of name is Turnip Seed?
Her last name?
It's
Is that
her-
her last name? Or is
Yeah.
it a nickname?
I think she made it up.
You think so? He's gonna want to see your marriage certificate.
Yeah, I want to.
Liz.
I'm waiting for it to be like Liz Garza Flower Seed or something.
Ay, Dios mío.
But instead she had to. The phone only works between 2 and 4 every other Monday. Estás caído,
Oh my
vato.
God.
You're fired.
Bueno, pues, at this time, we'd like to thank each and every one of you for joining us today. This is going to wrap up our segment for this Wednesday's The Chris and Marisela Show. Once again, we want to thank our sponsor, GDV Realty, for our Are You Serious?
Wow.
For today. And we'll have another segment next week. If you'd like to be a sponsor, contact Chris Rodriguez after the show.
After the show, Whataburger
After
time.
the show, Whataburger. After Whataburger, you can contact Chris Rodriguez for any information on how to get your business on up here to sponsor.
That's right. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I am Chris Rodriguez. This is my lovely co-host.
Marisela Hernandez.
Thank you for joining us. We'll be here next Wednesday at 8 o'clock sharp like we were today. We weren't tardy, as a matter of fact. If we were tardy, we're probably tardy, what, like 3 minutes, 4 minutes, somewhere around there?
Bien poquito.
Bien poquito, but we'd like to thank you all for joining in next week para otras pendejadas that we're going to talk about. So tune in, and we will see you next week. Ain't that right, Marisela?
Yes, we will. We'll see you.
¿Una pulquita o qué, Marisela?
Una polquita para que se vayan bien felices.
Ladies and gentlemen, let the party begin. Sit back and relax, open up a cold one, and let the good times roll. You're tuned into the totally uncensored Chris and Marisela show, where everything goes. We'll have live in-house or phone interviews not only with your favorite artists, but musicians as well. If you have a problem with somebody, let's talk about it. If your music isn't being played on radio, well, let's talk about it. If you're just pissed off in general,
Oh my god.
let's talk about it. But there's only one rule, though. You can't bash the hosts. Tune in every Wednesday at 8 o'clock and let the roasting begin with the totally uncensored Chris and Marisela Show. Brought to you by High Voltage Sound and Light and Tejano Powerhouse Entertainment.